Welcome in everyone. Welcome to Planter Garden TV. How you guys doing? What's going on? Happy 2026. Hope everyone is doing wonderful. These are my mustardine grapes, guys. I'm trying to create a trail for them. I had a trail right here, and what I used to do, I used to just keep lapping them over each other. Instead of I prune them, I was just lapping them over each other, which wasn't the smartest thing to do, but I did anyway. But at least I understand now where I went wrong, and I'm trying to correct it now with creating trails now. So I'm creating trail. This is just an idea, guys. This is not, I gotta move this wood. I want to put a different piece of wood here. But for now, because as we can see, the grapes have a lot of grapes on top of it. So I'm just trying, because I neglect this great plant. But now I think it's time for me to invest. I think it's time for me to invest in the grape plant. So right now we start creating a trail. This is just a temporary trail for now. This is just a temporary one. This is a grape we have coming up here. We need to take care of this, because the others we plant with this already start producing. So if we take care of this, I believe we might be able to get some grapes. Same thing, this is the next one here that we need to take care of too, so that they can, I got to create a trail, bring up the trail that they can catch up on this and continue go down here. So basically, most likely, we're gonna put another 6x6 right here. This is just temporary for now, guys. So we're gonna put another 6x6 and we're gonna make our trail. But this is temporary for now. I think it's time for me to invest into my grapevines, because I do love grapes. This is one of my apple tree, guys. Like I say, guys, when I purchased this apple tree, apple pink lady, when I purchased it, it produced flowers, and this is 3 years later, and it didn't produce any flowers since. You know, so this is our update on this apple. This is another apple tree. This one is about 5 years old, and we still ain't get any flowers from this one so far. 5 years old. As you can see up there, this is a massive plum tree we have. Let me show you the kind of plum it is. This is the plum tree we have here. This one is massive. Look how tall it gone up in the air. So this is one is doing well. We lose a lot because of the frost this year. The cold weather, we lose a lot. But at least we still have some. We still have some. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Support the channel by hitting the like button. This is a peach tree right here, and this one grows from seed. It produced this year, but the cold weather has scorched up all the leaf, all the grapes, and they fall off. But it did produce flowers this year. So hopefully next year we're gonna be able to see this producing peach. You see, guys, this one start from seed. We find it in the garden up there. The mother is up there, and we dig it up and put it in the container, and it's doing well. It's already produced so far. This is the next one here we find under the peach tree. We dig it up and we put it in a container. This is another one we find under the peach tree. We put it in a container. This also another one. So if you have fruit trees, and you realize the drop seed go all in the spring, and you might just lucky to find small plants growing under the tree. So this one, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them come from the one up there. All right. We also have 2 peach we planted here last year. These was very small last year. This is a different type of peach. These was very small last year, and they basically doing okay. You could naturally see the growth. So we have a lot of peach tree right now. We also planning and plant more peach up that side. We also have another location where we really want to, in our another location, we want to take all these peach here, all these peach, and plant them in that another location, which I'm going to be showing you guys pretty soon. I have another location where I'm planting. I already start planting peppers, potato, pumpkin over that side. So we're going to do some videos over there pretty soon, because that's the first time I'm planting over there. First time, and it's real clay. It's real clay soil. So we got to walk that in. But we have a lot of leaf over there, so that's wonderful. Hey, D'Angelo, blessing, Aya, blessing. Thank you. Blessing, thank you for joining. Appreciate you, man. Yes, so this is our peach tree them. We're getting ready to take on our another location to start planting peaches. So we have peaches. We also have these 2 peaches right here. And this is our next apple tree that just refused to produce. You know what I'm saying? This is the next apple tree that refused to produce. I'm going to show you guys, we have some berries down to the bottom here. Wild berries. Guys, let me know if the video is clear. Please let me know if you're seeing clearly. Let me know. So yes, we have berries coming in right here now. These are wild berries. I do not take care of them. They're everywhere over the side there. I do not take care of them. We even have grapevines running wild over there. Hopefully I might be able to get some grapes. Yes. Hopefully I might get some grapes over there, because we are wild grapes. We are wild berry, just growing wild without any care. Look over there. Wild without any care at all. So fruits is very important. And you know, you go into the store and you buy these berries, and these berries is very expensive. And you could just have some trees in your backyard and just come and just pick fresh berries on a daily basis. So we have berries growing. We have peaches growing. We have different type of plum tree growing, different colors of plum tree growing. We have apple tree growing. And this one, every time I see this, I'm so happy about it, but I always forget the name. Oh man. The name of this one. What's the name again? Oh, kiwi. This is a kiwi. This kiwi is about 3 years old. This is a kiwi. It's about 3 years old. I plant it here. Every year, fall, it die down and it come back in the spring. Coming back nice. So hopefully, man, I just believe by next year, I might start to get kiwi. So what I'm doing now, I'm create this post here. I'm going to use PVC pipe for this one. I'm going to use PVC because PVC do not rot. So I'm going to use PVC for this and create a trail go back down that side for it. So down this area here, gonna be grapes, berries, apple, plum, lots of fruit trees going on down here. We also have this one here. This is an apricot. This is doing pretty well. And this one here also, I think this is a nectarine, almost look like peach. Going on right here, we have blueberry. Our blueberry doing really wonderful. You seeing clear? Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, thank you. Yes, sir. Fruit forest, that's right, that's right. That's what we're trying to create, a place where you can just come and relax and just sit on a tree and able to get some fresh, nice fruits. So we have, this is another berry, but this one is not the blueberry. This one is a pink. This one is a pink, but I need to move this because it's not doing well right here. It's not doing well right here, so we will have to move that one. So our blueberry is producing really, really well. Look at them. Really, really, look how thick they are. Producing real. Yes, man, sit back and vibes. You know what I'm talking about, man. You see, so our blueberry is producing really well, really well. Our nectarine, this one we lose a lot because of the weather. We lose a lot because the weather was so cold, and we lose a lot of flowers, but it hold on a few still. All over it hold on a few even to the top. Now, if you see what's going on here kind of getting a little thick. If you notice here getting thick, so we have to do something here. Because this, we have our fig right here. This is our fig, looking beautiful, right? It have two more over there. We lose a lot from this as well because of the cold weather. So we lose a lot of fruits this year. But this fig tree is really growing nice. As you can see, it's really growing nice. Look how tall it's getting. Fig and them looking thick and beautiful. But right here, we have a next one right here. Growing up right under this plant right here. So this, I have to dig this out. This gonna go in the next location. We could get at least, we could get several plants from this one here. As we can see here, we have this one, we have this, we have this, and we have this. All of them have root down to the bottom. So this is four fig plant we can get. We also can multiply them by do cuttings. This is our apple tree. This apple tree, it even had an apple, but the weather was so hot, man. The weather was so hot, so I lose all my apple from this one. This one again, this pushing out apple from the bottom. Root, you see we're going on here, so we have this one in a flower spot here. So very soon, we're gonna clear this and cut it because I'm sure by now this already pushed root. I pushed this in here last summer. So I'm sure that this already have roots in this container. So this, we're gonna take this and we're gonna take it to our next location, which pretty soon, guys, we're gonna be showing you guys pretty soon. All right. Look at my, let me know, guys, let me know if you guys seeing clearly. Let me know, please. All right. So the peach tree them that you see down there, look, everything is looking good, guys. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. This is the mother peach tree for the one them that I show you down there. I prune this one so many times. I prune this. You see, watch. Prune it. It was going over into the garden, and I prune it so many times. Also, this is a peach tree that produce a lot of peach, but guess what? Because of the weather, you see, look, it have a nice, beautiful peach here. Because of the weather, I've lost so many peach from this plant. So we have another peach tree here. And this is a plum tree. This one ain't produced anything as yet. Hoping next year we might see some peach from this one. And we also have, this is a pear tree. This one produced this year. But guess what happened? The cold weather, it dropped. It produced flowers and it just dropped the flowers then. So we still have more, guys. So let's go. Let me show you guys. Okay. So this one here, well, as you know, this is these are elderberry. These are elderberry growing here. And this is a cherry tree. This is a cherry which ain't produced anything as yet. Hopefully, we might see some cherry pretty soon. This is a next pear tree. God damn, this thing is growing tall. This is a next pear tree we have here. And we have another peach tree growing here. I have it in an old drum. You know? The reason why I put this drum was for them squirreling climb up on there this year. But guess what? This is the third year that this produced. This year it produced, but the cold weather destroy all the fruits then. So we have, okay, let me see. So yes, guys. All right, you can see clear, guys. Let me know. See, we have nice, beautiful roses coming up already. This is a crepe myrtle. Peach and pear love the. You're surely right with that, brother. You're surely right with that. Yes, this is a crepe myrtle, and this one here is a persimmons. I don't know. This one produced several times, but I ain't seen nothing this year. I don't know what happened, but I ain't seen nothing. One thing I know for sure, it's a dwarf, but the persimmon, but it's getting real tall, but it's a dwarf. So guys, so I remember, guys, I remember starting from one peach tree, and now it basically turned into almost 20 fruit trees growing in this space from one fruit tree. So all this is elderberry. All these are elderberry. I cut them back because they was blocking the crepe myrtle. So all this is elderberry. I'm even thinking about running some pumpkin. I'm even thinking about running some pumpkin in this area, plant them and just let them run. Yeah, persimmon, yes, and that one is really sweet. Yes. And watch here, guys. These are wild garlic. They grow up every year. This is elephant ear garlic. They just grow up here every year without any care. They just grow up here. So this is also elderberry. If you notice here, you're gonna see it already start producing. These are elderberry. All go around here. All this is elderberry. All this come around here. You have wild vines running on them, but all coming all around here. All this is elderberry coming up here. And you see arrows coming back up without any care. Yes, all this come around here. All this is elderberry. Go all the way back down there. is elderberry. Okay, I don't really plant pumpkin in the full summer. I try to put them in the ground in the spring. So when you put them in the ground in the spring and their root established, you know what I mean, they could handle the heat. You know what I'm saying? But to say plant them in the summer, in the full summer heat, no, I don't do that. I try to plant them before that full summer come on and just let them run. And they go do what they can do. Yes, guys, so all this come around here, elderberry. This is pork leaf. This is pork leaf, and this is an edible plant, but you got to know how to use it. You can't just cook this and eat it. You got to know how to use it. But all these is food right here, guys. So we have this, we have the elderberry. This plant here, this is a good plant. This is a nice plant to make composting. This, with the root, you put the whole plant in your composting, and I'm telling you, this is one of my favorite plants for composting. You see, look at the body of the plant. The body of the plant, if you crush it, you see the juice inside of it? Yes, if you put this in your composting, I'm telling you, yes, pork leaf is super bent. That's right. Yes, that's right. You got to cook it down several times and throw it the water. So you see these guys? They're good for composting because even the root, you want to throw everything inside the root, inside the composting. Yes, guys. So as you can see, guys, it's a lot of fruit trees I have. I start with one fruit trees. Now I have fruit trees growing everywhere. And this is my, now harvest my scallion and them. Garden is really striving. That rain, we had a lot of rain last night. And because of that rain, the garden started coming alive. A minute ago, before I start, I was taking up these corn. You see how they look healthy and nice, man? And I have some cucumber growing in between. All right, so the garden coming to life now, guys. All my potato, let me show you. All my potato, them coming up nice over here. I'm doing pretty good, D'Angelo, I'm doing pretty good. I'm so grateful. I'm happy. I'm excited. You know why? Because the rain, man, we've been struggling for this rain for months now. Months we've been struggling for the rain, and the soil was so hard and tough and dry. My pepper, I still have more bell pepper to plant. My pepper, them struggle. So now I got to work on these pepper now. I want you guys to remember how this pepper was looking. I want you guys to remember how this pepper was looking in April. You see how small these peppers are? Check them out. You see how small they are? One thing I want to tell you guys, you see what? This one have pepper here. You see how small it is? You see? And it's loaded with bell pepper. Now, I'm going to work on this pepper until I get them 8 feet tall this year. Remember how small they was. Look, this one too. Remember how they was. And I guarantee you, I'm going to get a couple of them 8 feet tall. Yes, I have beans. I have beans growing. My tomato them was struggling as hell too, boy. They now start to push out flowers. The beans, I have beans up here. Let me show you my beans them. This is beans. I had more, but I lose a lot of them because of the rain. But these are beans. These beans is Blue Lake. I think it's Blue Lake, you know. I think it's Blue Lake. Why I plant these beans is because these beans just continue produce. You know, some of them that just produce one crop, like the black eye beans. The black eye beans produce one crop. With these beans, they continue producing. So I'm also gonna plant more. I'm gonna plant a lot more because I need, when I harvest, I'm able to have enough to make a meal. Man, this burdock is just spreading, boy. All right, you remember last year, right? That's exactly how they was struggling last year. Exactly. And you remember how I get them? All right. Yes, guys. So, damn, this is my burdock them. I'm not even harvesting these burdock this year. I'm just gonna allow them to grow and produce some beautiful flowers. I'm not even harvesting them this year. But I have some small ones that I'm going to plant in a little minute. Yes, that's why I plant the Blue Lake brother, because they produce, you know, ongoing. We have our squash here that was struggling. If you notice, you're gonna see the leaf was really struggling. Look how this get in there now, guys. They get in there. They get in there. Yeah, you see the burdock? Look at them. Look at the burdock. Look some goddamn, look some root of burdock. You see them massive. Watch them. But I'm not gonna harvest them. I'm gonna leave them to produce some beautiful flowers this year. Who knows? Maybe they might just bring forth some bees or something up inside here. So as you can see, guys, remember how this garden look in April. I guarantee you, in May, you're gonna see something completely different. So let me show you. I have two burdock here. All right, hold on. Now is the time to plant, guys. You see any bees yet? Nope. The only bees I see is a couple of them big black bees. Still no bees. Still no bees. Even though these burdock, as small as they be, they don't push their root far down already. Look at them. As small as they be, their root already gone far. Look at it. Look at it. I'm going to plant it down here. I'm going to tell you something with burdock. All I see was carpenter bees. Oh, okay. Yeah, the big black bees, that's all I see. I don't see honey bees, which is crazy. Okay, I have some bathtub down here. I'm thinking about planting burdock inside them, because the thing about it is, when burdock push their root pretty deep, and then when you dig in them, you hardly could find a root when you harvest in them, so you lose out. So if you put them in the tub, all you got to do is turn over the tub and get the whole root. So that's how I'm doing it now. That's how I'm doing it now. These are some pumpkin. I know plant these pumpkin. I know plant these pumpkin. So yes, guys, I putting in the work, guys. I putting in the work. But one thing I want you all to understand. Hey Jerry. Hey Jerry Fisher, what's up? Yeah, the big one. No, not the big one. The small one. I'm putting the small one inside here. Because I don't want them to grow and take over the garden, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna move the small one them, because I see them several places already. So I wanna move the small ones and just allow the big ones. So the big ones, what they're gonna do, they're gonna produce seed this year. Okay. I was trying to make a trail here because this is my grape plant, and the truth is I never try to take care of the plant. I just plant it and just allow it to grow. All I was doing is just lapping the vines over and over. But I've realized where I make a mistake. You know, I make a mistake. So what I was doing today, I was trying to start creating a trail. I'm going to remove this post, but this is temporary. So I start creating a trail now, go down to the pole down here. So now it can run, go down to the pole, and then from there we take it wherever we want to take it. But yes, when you want a garden, I want to say this to you guys. When you want a garden, plan it out. Think about it. Make sure when you're making a decision of planting a fruit tree, make sure you think it out, because you don't want to be removing fruit trees and removing. Plan it out. All right, let me see. D'Angelo said, I got a lot of leaves since last month. It's really growing good. That's right, man. That's right. Yes. So right now, and this, guys, this is a design I create this. The truth is I don't have to do these things. I have enough space to plant potato. But these are just ideas, guys. You have 2 little tires in your yard, just throw some potato down inside it with some soil, and just like that you have potato growing. But this is just ideas. You put any marigold out. My marigold them start, they now coming up, they're pretty small. They now coming up. The plant drop a lot of seed, and the seed that it drop, they start germinating. So very soon I'm gonna start transplanting marigold. Because marigold too, it draw butterfly, it draw bees. But the thing is, the way people garden these days, people not thinking about the consequences. So we just doing what we want to do. And then at the end of the day, every year we realize the bees and them is getting lesser and lesser every day. Hey, Ron Wolf, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Thanks everyone for being here. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, Pure, D'Angelo, Mobile. Appreciate you here. Thank you, Ron Wolf. Appreciate you guys here. Everybody who joined today, welcome in, and we appreciate you all. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yes, guys, so we didn't get no rain. Guys, if the phone cut off, it's the battery. It's the battery that's gonna die, right? So I just want you guys to know. We didn't get no rain for like 3 months, guys. 3 months, you see? Look, there's more border growing up right here. That's border growing up right here. Look, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want to transplant them because I don't want them to grow every part of the garden. You know what I'm saying? Yes, so we had rain no rain for the past 3 months. And these plants was really struggling. Really struggling. But I never give up because I know, guess what? One day it's gonna be raining. All right? One day it's gonna be raining, and when the rain come, I'm gonna make use of it. So I come out and I get busy on this rainy day. All right? So guys, thank you all for coming. Appreciate you guys. You guys have a blessed and wonderful day. Yes, I grow sunflower seed a lot. I remember I grow some really tall down there. I'm gonna be growing some this year too. I'm gonna definitely be growing some this year. This year, I ain't gonna lie, I kinda hold back a lot because of the weather. I hold back a lot this year because of the weather. So now the rain start coming, I'm getting busy. So guys, you guys enjoy the rest of the day. Peace and love. Thank you, Pure Grow. Guys, don't forget to check out D'Angelo. Check out the brother. Give him some encouragement, man. Thank you all. Peace and love.